is Dakota Coleman, and this is my viewing audience. Have you ever had a role model that was also your coach? Well, this might not be true for you, but everybody has a role model. For me, my role model is my high school football coach, Coach Frank Rocco. As a coach, he also held very high standards for himself, and it encouraged me to look up to him as one of my role models. And as a coach, you can invest in the lives of your players on the field, teaching discipline and respect, off the field, teaching values and morals, and also you can encourage your players with their spiritual life and their walk with Christ. A quote from One-to-One Learning Leadership Communication says that preparation is one of the greatest lessons any coach can teach his players. Preparation is really another word for investment, and is essential when coaching or teaching. And that is exactly what coaching and teaching is all about, is investing in the lives of your players as a coach. Football teaches respect and discipline on the field, and for your coaches, you have to respect them. They demand your respect on the field to be able to perform the way that they teach you. And also, football, just as a sport, teaches discipline in itself. An example would be some of the rules. If you jump off sides, then that creates a penalty for your team. You have to have the discipline to not jump off sides so that you will help your team out. So football, just as a general sport, teaches discipline in itself. A coach can also teach his players off the field and teach them to have good morals and values. Going back to Coach Rocco, he really encouraged his players off the field to have good morals and values. Me being a captain of the football team, I was held to even a higher standard than the normal team. We had meetings regularly where he would encourage me in my schoolwork to be a leader, and also not just to the student body off the field, but also to the administration in the school, because that really set a high standard for me as an individual person. He also encouraged me on the field as well as off the field, but another way that a coach can encourage his players is also their spiritual growth. Our textbook states that God values our love for others. Coach Rocco, going back to my high school coach, he had a love for us as his players, and it was a brotherly love. And one way that he loved us was that he wanted to see us grow spiritually in our lives. We would hold weekly Bible studies at players' houses to help us get into God's Word. And we would also have weekly chapels and also pregame chapels to get us prepared for the game. And these really encouraged me to grow spiritually in my walk with God. He also talked about in daily devotions before practice about how we should read and pray daily. And that really helped me in my walk with Christ. So, as a coach, you can invest in the lives of your players in many ways. On the field, through discipline and teaching respect. Also, off the field, teaching morals and values to your players and holding that standard that they can look up to. And also, you can encourage them spiritually with their walk with Christ. All while fulfilling the goal that love for others is something that God values. So take what God values and invest in the lives of your players as a coach.